How do pawn breaks work in the king's Indian defense? Imagine a game where one side patiently builds up strength, and then suddenly, everything changes with a well-timed push. That's what pawn breaks do in the king's Indian defense. They are moves where black challenges white's pawn structure to open lines and create chances for attack. Black usually lets white set up a strong pawn center early on, then plans to undermine it with moves like e5 or c5. The most common pawn break for black is e5. After black develops pieces and castles kingside, playing, e5 fights for control of the center. It often leads to exchanges that open lines for black's dark-squared bishop and knights. If white captures or pushes forward, black can respond with active piece moves or further pawn advances to keep the pressure. Another key pawn break is c5. This move targets white's queenside pawns, especially if white has pushed c4 and d4. Playing. c5 can help black gain counterplay on the queenside or in the center, depending on white's setup. White might try to push c4, c5 to open the queenside and gain space. Black counters this by repositioning knights, like moving from f6 to d7, to prepare for a pawn push or to slow white's expansion. On the king side, black often plays f5 or f4 to start an attack. These moves open lines for black's heavy pieces and create attacking chances against white's king. Sometimes black also pushes g5 to support, f5 and prepare for a kingside pawn storm. The timing of these pawn breaks is very important. Black needs to develop and prepare carefully before pushing e5 or c5. When done right, these moves open lines and create imbalance, giving black chances for active play. White, on the other hand, might try to open the queenside with c4, c5, or prepare for a kingside push to counterattack. Mastering when and how to execute these pawn breaks is key to playing the king's Indian defense successfully. They turn a solid setup into a dynamic, fighting position, giving black opportunities to challenge white's structure and launch powerful counterattacks.